Hey there, Jensen Vars here. I'm going to play Yag with Savage Worlds. Here we have Captain Romanov finally finding the research facilities that were lost to time and space. What the hell's going on here, or what happened? That's what we're figuring out. I have here Obsidian with my Savage Worlds sheet. Here we have Sergeant Romanov stats. He's a level 1 Savage Worlds character. Let's see what happens first. The prompt. One second. Now we are ready to go. Find a ally that leads to solve or significantly progress a threat. So we're going to find a scientist who's asking for help. Let's add this scientist here. I'm gonna guess he's injured, right? Because it's a horror game. There you go. He's gonna show up there. Hey! We need your help. Who's that? It doesn't matter who's that. Are you injured? It doesn't matter. Let's see, what does he say? NPC action. He asks more about the characters and their goals. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. I need to figure out what happened. That's my mission. So, what happened? He said, leads to solve a significant progress or threat. Is it aliens? No, but it's not alien, but we don't know what happened. Doesn't look like anything alien happened. It's more like something went wrong with the facility, but no one knows what happened. Are you alone? Yes, I haven't seen anyone since then. How did you survive? He chose drama, loss, or sadness. I managed to hide just before everything happened. I didn't even see what occurred out there. That's the way I survived. Other corpses. Yes, there are a few, but I didn't mean to touch them. Something's wrong with them. Alright. Stay here. There's a ship behind me. I'm going to request for your extraction. Does he agree? Hard to say, and I'm not sure. I don't think that's the right way to go. There are things. What do you mean there are things? You have to get out of here. Leave this to me. Let's see what's the next thing he does. They show their skill or proficient their practice. Before you go, I have to show you something. Okay, start speaking. You have to follow me. Alright. So we're going to follow this man. What's your name? Jacob. Alright, Jacob. Stay safe. Let's go. So now I wonder, where does he lead to me? But I guess we're going to make some progress towards the hallway. It's of course a bit strange, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to be rescued. Let's see what happens next. Scene number 2. The context is that we're following Jacob across the hallways, and we want to know what happens. We find a faction that leads to meet or locate or learn about someone useful. So I guess he wants to show us something. Is this a monster? I thought that I say this would be a monster, but it's not. Not possibly. What is it then? What? Oh, there's no what question. Item. Something attached. Regenerative. So something that sticks to you and heals you. I think they did something very nasty here with the human body. So he says finds a faction. So a faction. Is that... He said he was alone, right? So maybe I'm gonna think he's with robots or drones. Is that the case? We don't know, but... Okay, so it's not robots, because we don't know if it's robots, but at least he's helped by an AI. This is what we learned. So he's going to take us to a place. Let's see where exactly. Maybe here. He doesn't have any lights, right? And he show us something. What are you trying to show me? This is how I really survived. We have created this machine. It attaches microbia to your body and improve your resistance levels of something, I guess. It improves your regenerative levels at a cellular level. Okay, and what does that mean? What does that explain about what really happened? I'm gonna see what he does next with a plus NPC action. He offers a job, mission, or makes a request. I have to ask you about something if you want to figure out what happened here. But I cannot go on my own. There are things that I cannot pass through. Speak clearly. So we need more details about this mission. Let's see what we can do. Some action. He asks, requests, questions, discusses, argues, or proposes what? An appointment, a new ruler, a coronation, an ascension. Okay, he's gonna be a bit mad. Let's see what's the adjective for this. It's deep, buried, staged underground or underwater. Okay, so he asks us to help with the ascension or an appointment of someone who's underground. I guess he wants to bring someone back to life, because he's showing me a regenerative machine, right? And he certainly wants to do something with it. So he certainly has plans. How do I know I can trust you? Well, you can't. But it is what needs to be done if you want to figure out what happened and understand what's the power behind this. So you don't want to be rescued. Does he want to be rescued in the end or not? Because he's driving me crazy. Of course I want to be rescued. But we have to do it right. We have been patient. It has to be worth it. Now go. I'll be waiting here. Go, go. Go. All right. So this is our mission. There's someone they want to bring up from the underground or buried somewhere. He needs to say where exactly. Does he know where exactly? Yes, unless it was moved. So, yes, follow the hallway. There's an outdoor exit. You're gonna see some big tree. That was the last time when it was seen, but it moves underground. Are you saying it's alive? Is it alive? No, at least I don't think so, but it moves somehow. Maybe someone else moves it, I don't know. But I saw it at least in 2 different places last time. I cannot touch it myself and don't have the equipment. But you do. Alright, this is a crazy idea. You better stay here. Sure thing. So let's go, let's proceed. We're going to look around a bit. What does the area look like? Vulnerable, exposed, endangered, and let's see some adjectives. Crowded. Okay, so I guess it's like there's gonna be a lot of like trees and plants invading from the outside, and things are dangerous in a way that they are all short-circuiting. I don't have some effects, but let's see if there are some effects that we can add, because things should look like damaged. Sci-fi. What is this? No, I need some sort of source of light, of electricity. Okay, I guess it's gonna be a bit hard to find some spark of electricity, but maybe we can work with this. It reminds me of the biomolecule of the expanse. But yes, things are weird. I meant more electrically, but this looks weird. More from a point of view of a toxin or something like this. Okay, I don't know if there's some sort of spark of electricity around, but it would be really amazing if there were. But anyways, let's go on. So he's gonna take a look around. Is there anything of interest here? Yes, but I guess it's gonna be dangerous to pick it up. Let's see first if we can find it. Notice. I want to roll a notice. My notice is 6, so let's roll 6. And a d4 because we are a wild card. Okay, I guess we fail. So there's something weird around here. But I don't have the time right now. Romanov doesn't have the time now to look exhaustively. So he's gonna move on through the hallways. And let's see what happens next. Scene number... Oh no, I didn't mean here. Oh no. I want this to be on the right side. How can I do this? Split vertically? Yes. Okay, I guess this is what I wanted. Scene number 3. See what's the prompt. There is a risk to trigger a combat scene or be killed in order to confirm a hope, clue, or proposed theory. Okay, what is our hope? What are we hoping for? Our hope is that this was all a crazy experiment. Hope, just all a crazy, gone wrong experiment. But there's a trigger to risk a combat for it. So a combat with what? I guess we were going to notice something that might confirm some documents. Maybe there's something in this box. And it is protected by a turret or some sort of automated defense mechanism. Let's see what kind of drones we can find here, or robot-like things. I think this is going to do just fine. So there is a drone protecting a box. And Romanov finds it. And the drone seems to be disabled. And it's looking at the box. Romanov looks at the drone again. He touched the drone. Does something happen? I guess it's unlikely that something happens. Don't know. There's no way of knowing something happens. And it actually remains in the same place. I'm gonna do electronic check to see if I can understand something about this. D6 and D4. Oh, I got a 6. So this explodes. That's a total of 11. This is a success with a raise. So Romanov scans the drone and it identifies the chip that it's configuring it, and he's going to try to disable it. As he tries to disable it, he will do and know what he's doing. I'm gonna make an expectation check. Does it all go as expected? Yes, but a subject. What's a subject? A plot element is unreliable, erratic, or insufficient. So he's going to disable the drone, but it's going to start short-circuiting, and the box is going to start, because that's a plot element, right? It's going to start triggering a side effect of it and enter an emergency mode and lock itself. Damn it. Does this mean this is permanently closed now? Or is there hope? Hard to say. We'll have to try. Do we have anything like... we don't have any sneaking roll. Maybe survival electronics. Electronics again. Let's see if I can override the lock. That's a 2 and that's a 3. We need at least a 4 to succeed. So he doesn't manage to do that. At least the drone doesn't trigger an attack mode. But this box could not be opened. I'm gonna spend a penny. I want to open it. Please try again. That's a 3 and a 4. No. Okay. Romanov works hard trying to open the box, but it clearly doesn't. It seems to be hard locked electronically, and now with the short circuit it's going to be even harder to fix. There's no time now to work on this, but we could not learn anything from now. Let's move on. Here we find some stairs going down. And we're going to totally go through the stairs and see where we go. We enter a larger room. There's lights and it's all turned off. Let's see what's the next scene about. Employ craft or profession to avoid confirming a fear or worrying concern. What's my fear? My fear is that there is some sort of alien around here, right? So we need to make a scan. I mean, there's an opportunity to make a scan. This should be an idea of my character, but it's a good trigger. I'm not sure what's happening with the ground, with the floor. But Romanov is gonna run a scan for heat detection and movement. It's gonna use his sonar. That's gonna be electronics check. That means a d6 and a d4. That's 2 and a 2. I'm gonna spend a penny again because things are not going well lately. And we got a 4, we got a success. So let's ask, do we detect anything? No, there's nothing to be detected here. He runs the sonar and he looks around. What the hell is this? I'm gonna ask the GM, what does he do? GM action. Gives a single character a chance to shine. So there's something here that Romanov can do. Let's see his skills. Fighting, shooting, research. So he's gonna make some research. He's gonna use his pad and investigate the biological features of this tree, whatever it is. And let's try. That is a 6 for him. He rolled a 6, the dice exploded. That's a 4, so he got a 10, a success with a raise. So he's gonna make a great research and we're going to learn something. What do we learn is the question. What we want to learn, the question that we want to make is if there was some sort of infection. Is there a sort of infection around? No, it's not currently infected. Okay, another question, because I got a raise, I can ask 2 questions. Does this have any sort of blood or human remains? Yes, it has. So this thing seemed to have killed someone, or at least someone died around it. Damn it. What else do we learn? Give me a goal. We solve significantly progress at threat. Okay. So we make a question. The last question would be, is this the outcome of research, of an experiment? No, it is not. It's natural. All right. So things, let's gather the information we have so far. We found Jacob. He said he wants to be rescued, but he says it is not yet the time. Something needs to be done. He also mentioned that an experiment went wrong. There are defense mechanisms activated, drones protecting objects. What else? And there is a biological swarm of tree-like entities or beings that contain blood or human blood samples. So this is what we know so far. Yes, I mean, is there anything else to do here? I'm gonna ask the GM. GM action plus. Something terrible happens or an enemy appears. So Romanov's gonna turn around. There's something going on here. What kind of enemy? Animalistic one. Okay. Any other feature? Native animalistic one. Of course there are aliens, right? What did we say? It was okay. I forgot the other word, but something is going wrong. Let's see what kind of combat is this. So there's a distracting force or a multitasking is needed. Okay. Let's see what shows up. I'm going to put some good music here. So the first question is, does it reveal itself? No. So we need to check for a notice. That's a 3 and a 4, so we don't know. Something will happen when it's a bit too late. Let's see what kind of monster will we get. But I guess it's gonna be nasty. Animalistic, we said. Okay. I don't think I want to be friends with this thing. But Romanov turns around and he is attacked. I'm going to add that to the notes. Thoughts so far. I need to have a notes place. Hold on. Notes. This is important. Alien showed up when Romanov explored the biological tree. So we're gonna roll initiative. This thing is gonna have some stats. I'm going to call it yields. Yieldorath. Okay, the Yieldorath. Got it. So we have scene number 4. That how can I map it to the left side? Okay, I need to learn the window management here. But Yieldorath is gonna have 8 agility, 4 smarts, 6 spirit, 10 on strength, and 4 on vigor. It's gonna be a weak monster. And it's going to attack first because I didn't notice it coming. Damn it. Let's see how it does with the attack roll. I'm gonna give it a fighting of the 8 and athletics D8 as well, with an armor toughness of 6. Let's see. Try me. D8 and D4. It's definitely a wild card. That's a critical. That's a double 1. Critical failure. So it tries to attack, but it gets stuck in the trees as Romanov dodges. Romanov's turn. He's gonna. Does he have fighting? Yeah, he's good at fighting, but he's better at shooting. So he's gonna take some distance, aim at this thing, and open fire. Bang. Let's see how he does. D8 and D4 for shooting. That's 3 and a 3. That's not good. I'm gonna spend a Benny to reroll this trade. That's my last Benny. Come on, really? Shooting. 8 and a D4. You cannot fail. That's much better. That's a 6 and a 4. Both the 4 exploded. So 5 or 6. I take the 6. And that is a hit. Let's see the properties of this laser rifle. 3d6 damage. The toughness is 6, so then we need to exceed a toughness of 6 with this 3d6. That was a crappy roll, so we shoot it, but bang, 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 nothing happens. Romanov moves a bit away. The monster comes and attacks again. Let's see, the monster fighting is d8 and a d4. 6 and 3. 6 is a hit. The damage of its claws is gonna be 2d8. AP 0. Toughness we have is very high. Romanov is heavily armored with a toughness of 12. This is crazy. I think it's because this infantry battle suit and half his Spiger. So the thing attacks Romanov, but it's not enough. Romanov moves again, tries to shoot once more. That's a 4, that's a hit. 3d6 for Romanov's laser rifle. That's 5, 6, 7. The beast is now stunned. Was it the name? Or I guess it's not incapacitated, but yes, whatever it is, it's stunned. Shaken, that's the word I was looking for. So it's shaken. Oh, I had a free strike, free attack on approach enemy. So I had a strike when this approached, a chance to shoot once more. So I'm going to execute that now. Is free strike only for melee? Let me check that question. Rules for combat. No, this is an edge. What was the name of the edge? Free strike. Oh, it does not show up like this. Hold on. Edges. Combat edges. First strike. Once per round, as long as he's not shaken or stunned, the hero gets a free fighting attack against a foe. Okay, it's a free fighting, so it's not a d6. d8 I should use fighting. So let's try. That's a hit. The d6 explodes. If we get 8, that's a raise, and that means we got an extra dice damage to make the attack. I'm guessing I'm attacking with the rifle itself, so it's gonna be 1d6 damage, but I'm going to add 2d6 because I got a raise. The 6 exploded. 8 plus 5. That's a 13 damage. That's exceeding the toughness of 6 with a raise, so that includes 2 wounds because the creature is shaken, and now it has 2 wounds, which is interested. I'm gonna give her a chance to escape. Does it just try to escape? No, but possibly. Not yet. So the thing is angry, and it's going to attack now. Oh no, it needs to unshake first. The unshake is a spirit roll. It has a d6. Let's try it unshake attempt. It succeeds, it unshakes, and then it fights, attacks normally. It got a 4, so it succeeded with the attack. And let's see the 2d8 damage rolled. That's a 6 and a 4, that's a 10 against a toughness of 12. This is really tough. Is this that normal? I wonder if that is that normal, that the toughness can be so high with this piece of gear armor. But for now, it's gonna be a yes. So it did the attacks, but it seems it's not very effective against Romanov's armor. Romanov is going to try to take a round to scan it. Is this thing a remnant of a human or truly an alien? Is this truly an alien? I mean, I need to do research first. Try to learn something about it, that it's alive. That's a failure, and I don't have any more bennies, so we cannot know, unfortunately. That was its round. The thing is gonna come and attack again once more. D8, D4. That's a failure for the beast. I'm gonna spend a GM Benny on that. That's a 4. The 4 exploded, but it's already a success. 5. Let's see the damage. 10. Oh, this exploded. I'm sorry, Romanov. You're shaken. It exploded again. Not only shaken, but also injured. This is 16 damage with a raise already. That's a 19 of damage for Romanov. Romanov is gonna fall down as you think pushes hard. Then he stands up again. But he's gonna be injured. I guess that's shaken plus a wound. So he will have a penalty on everything from now on. Romanov's round. He's gonna attempt to unshake. His spirit is 6. -1 because of the wounds. This is looking really bad. So the beast is gonna attack Romanov again. Until it kills Romanov, at least. It's gonna attempt. That's a 6, that's a... No, what did I roll? Hold on. The attack... Oh yeah, that's fine. That's a 6 that hits. 2d8 for the damage. And let's see now. That's a 6. Toughness is really high for Romanov, so he's... Let's say he's on the ground trying to take the beast out of him. Romanov's attempt to unshake is gonna happen now. I don't have any more bennies, so I really need a 5. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's really good. So I don't think you can raise the unshake attempt, but Romanov stands up. He moves back again, points, and shoots. Everything at a -1. That's terrible roll. So with that said, I'm gonna end this video here because Romanov is having a very, very hard time right now. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and let's see what happens next. Bye bye.